Hello friends, welcome to Engineering Funda family. In this video, I will explain how to calculate 6-point DFT. Here I will solve 6-point DFT using matrix method, and this calculation is quite easy. For that you need to see this video till last. So let me explain the question first. See here in question, we need to compute DFT of given sequence. You can observe here sequence is 1 0 3 2 3 0. So in total 6 points are there. So for these 6 points we need to identify DFT. First of all, one should know the basic equation of DFT. See x of k, that is DFT of x of n, and that will be summation where small n is ranging from 0 to capital N minus 1 x of n into e to the power minus j into 2 pi k by capital N into small n. So this is the standard equation of DFT. Here capital N, that is equals to 6. The reason is here we have in total 6 elements. Now here I will not use this equation. The reason is using this equation our calculation will be bit lengthy. So here I'll be using matrix method. So here what I'll do is I'll be calculating matrix of DFT, that will be matrix of x of n, that is the sequence, into matrix of weightage factor Wn. See, matrix of weightage of Wn, that will be as per e to the power minus j 2 pi k by capital N into small n. I will explain how to identify this matrix. First of all, you need to understand, see this DFT matrix that is having in total 6 elements. So first element will be x of 0, second element will be x of 1, next element is x of 2, next element is x of 3, next element is x of 4, and final element will be x of 5. In total 6 elements are there. Here see x of n, that is given to us, that is 1 0 3 2 3 0. So here x of n is 1 0 3 2 3 and 0. Now you need to understand calculation of Wn matrix. So weightage matrix, that you need to understand how to write that. See, first of all, note down digits as per 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 vertically, and horizontally 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now you can write matrix of Wn. See, Wn matrix, that is therefore 6-point DFT. So here we will be having W6, and with W6 power will be 0 into 0. Over here means 0. Over here W6 is having power of 0 into 1, that is 0. Likewise you need to multiply these elements with this element to get power. So here we have W6 to the power 0 horizontally, and over here we have W6 to the power 0 vertically. The reason is if you multiply 0 to 5 with 0, then power will be 0. But over here if you observe W6, then that is having power of 1 into 1, that is 1. Over here it is 1 into 2 means 2. Over here it is 1 into 3 means 3. Over here it is 1 into 4 means 4. Over here it is 1 into 5 means 5. Now over here we have 2 into 1, that is 2. Then 2 into 2, that is 4. Then 2 into 3 means 6. Then 2 into 4 means 8. Then 2 into 5 means 10. Likewise, we need to write power of W6 as per multiplication of this element with these elements. Let me write it over here. So that is how one can form matrix of weightage factor. Now let me explain how to identify this weightage. First of all, let me write standard equation. See, weightage of 6 means here we have 6 elements. So that will be e to the power minus j 2 pi by capital N, where capital N is 6. So this is what weightage. Now when you say W6 to the power 0, then here you will have to have this to the power 0. So e to the power 0, that will be 1. Likewise, if you calculate W6 to the power 1, then that will be e to the power minus j 2 pi by 6. And here we need to multiply 1 with power. So this will be cos of 2 pi by 6 means cos of pi by 3 minus j sine of pi by 3, and that will be 0.5 minus j 0.866. And here you can observe we have W6 to the power 0, W6 to the power 1, W6 to the power 2. So there are many weightage factors, right? And for that, this calculation is bit lengthy. So here I will explain simple way to identify this weightage. For that, first of all, you need to plot circle. See, with this given circle, horizontally we have real axis and vertically we have imaginary axis. Now, see over here we have a point, right? And here you can observe we have n is equals to 6. So with respect to this point, we need to bisect this circle by 6. So you will have to go in this direction. So point will be available over here after 60 degree. The reason is with this given circle, we have 360 degree. So if you bisect this circle by 6 parts, then you will have to move by 60 degree over here. Then if you move in this direction by 60 degree, then point will be available here. Then if you move it by 60 degree in this direction, then point will be available over here. Then after 60 degree, point will be available over here. And after another 60 degree, point will be available over here. Right. Now you need to understand value of these points. Like you see, here we have real value. So this point that is having +1 value. Now you see this point that is there by 60 degree in this direction. See, with respect to center, in this side, real value that will be positive, and with this point, it will be 0.5 positive. But if you observe imaginary value, so imaginary value over here, that will be negative, and that will be 0.866, means it will be root 3 by 2. Similarly, with this point, this real value that will be minus 0.5 and imaginary value will be minus j 0.866. This point is having only real value, that is -1. This point that is having real value, that is minus 0.5, and imaginary value that is positive, that is plus j 0.866, means root 3 by 2. Likewise, with this point, we have real value that is 0.5 and imaginary value that is plus j 0.866. That is how values are there with these points. Now, based on these points, we can understand value of this weightage. And for that, see, you will have to start from here. So here we have W6 to the power 0. Then over here we have W6 to the power 1. Over here we have W6 to the power 2. Then over here we have W6 to the power 3. Then here we have W6 to the power 4. Then here we have W6 to the power 5. Then you need to move in this direction. So this will be W6 to the power 6. Then here we have W6 to the power 7. Then here we have W6 to the power 8. Then here we have W6 to the power 9. Then here we have W6 to the power 10. Then here we have w6 to the power 11. Then here we have w6 to the power 12. Then here we have w6 to the power 13. Here we have w6 to the power 14. Here we have w6 to the power 15. Then here we have w6 to the power 16. Then here we have w6 to the power 17. Then here we have w6 to the power 18. Here we have w6 to the power 19. Here we have w6 to the power 20. Here we have w6 to the power 21. Here we have w6 to the power 22. Here we have w6 to the power 23. Here we have w6 to the power 24. And here we have w6 to the power 25. You can observe here we have power up to w6 to the power 25. Right. So that is how we can identify value of all the weightage. Now simply we need to substitute these values with this weightage. So now I have written all the element from this circle. So initially you might be thinking like you will be writing these equations and then you will be solving this, but that will be consuming more time and there are higher chances that you may do error. So I request you to follow this circle pattern. Now this multiplication of matrix, that is quite easy. Let me explain that. See here, first of all, we need to identify first element over here. That is a multiplication of this column into this row. So that will be 1 into 1 plus 0 into 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 0 into 1. If you solve this, then you will be getting in total 9. Now this second element, that will be multiplication of this column into second row. So that will be 1 into 1 plus 0 into this plus 3 into this plus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 into this plus 0 into this. If you solve this, then you will be getting minus 4. Now see here we will be identifying in total 6 elements. So always remember this. See, first of all, you will have to identify first element. And when you calculate second element, then this last element that will be conjugate of this. So this x of 5 that will be conjugate of x of 1. So here we have minus 4. So minus 4 conjugate will be minus 4 only. And always remember calculate first element, then calculate next element, and this next element that will be having value of conjugate with last element. Like you see in my last problem, I have solved 4-point DFT. So first of all calculate first element, then calculate second element, last element that will be conjugate of this. So here we have minus 3 minus 3j. So conjugate of that is minus 3 plus 3j. Right. So that is what you need to take care of. So you don't need to calculate every time like multiply this column with this row. Directly one can calculate answer. Like you see, now we have third element, that is multiplication of this column into third row. So here, see that value will be 1 into 1 plus 0 into this plus 3 into this plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into this plus 0 into this. And if you solve this, then you will be getting 0. Right. So here you can observe this element that will calculate second last element and that will be conjugate of this. So 0 conjugate will be 0 over here. Right. So you don't need to multiply row and column for this element. And see this fourth element. Now that will be this column into fourth row. So 1 into 1 plus 0 into minus 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 0 into minus 1. That will be 5. Right. So that is how one can calculate elements. So always remember, find first element. Then based on this element, here there will be conjugate. So one can say x of 1 that is equals to conjugate of x of 5. Then same thing that you need to perform over here, right? And that is what we can apply in my last problem as well. So here, initially you might be thinking like this is bit complex calculation, but obviously for 2-3 elements you will have to find, but after that you can easily solve it by conjugates, right? And here you need to be careful when you calculate this weightage by using this method of circle. The reason is that method is bit easy, and using that you can calculate this efficiently and fast. I hope you have understood this. Still, if you have any confusion, just place that in comment section. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching this video.